Welcome to qualifying for this weekend's French Grand Prix. The teams are making their last-minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position gets underway.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Raikkonen, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye. Anything can happen in Formula One, and of course it usually does. Each team has their own story to tell here today, and they all want it to end the same way, on that coveted top step of the podium. The Circuit Paul Ricard then, a 3.6-mile track, 25 miles east of Marseille. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, with the main overtaking chance expected going into turn 8. Top speeds today should be around 205 miles per hour. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson. He joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Sainz, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Perez and Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Ocon, Romain Grosjean and Gasly, Leclerc, Van Dorn, Brendan Hartley and Lance Stroll, Ericsson and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries seem like the best tyre for now. Understood, stopping this lap. You have P3, P3. That is Sebastian ahead of you. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh ultra softs. Ricciardo behind. The gap behind us is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Your pit window opens in 2 laps time. 12 laps to go. You are derating. Lower the ERS deployment mode before you hit your deployment limit. Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available. Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Nice move. Good job. Push now. We're boxing this lap. You are in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton behind. The gap to the car behind is 2.0 seconds. They're on old Ultra Softs. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. There are 10 laps to go. Box this lap, please. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1. Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was very risky. We could have received a penalty. Sebastian is in the pits. Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Our gap behind is 3.9 seconds. We're leading our teammate by 5.6 seconds. You're leading the pack, P1. Van Dorn is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 2.3 seconds. They're on old super softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 7 laps to go. Okay, our main competitors in this race are Hamilton and Vettel. Caution, caution. Okay, clear. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. The gap behind us is 4.3 seconds. Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Our data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least. Degradation is pretty bad. The grip is going to fall away quickly. Tyres and brakes need cooling. Go easy into the next few corners, please. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. You are in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 4.3 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out. Gap to teammate behind is 5.7 seconds. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. This is your final lap of the race. Superb driving. That's the race win.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Oh, well, I'm a bit spoilt for choice, Crofty. My instinct